Moving on to some other stories this morning. Amid a threat of a possible third wave, several state governments have taken the decision to reopen schools. Administrations have issued strict guidelines for all these schools to ensure COVID-appropriate behavior is maintained. Data exclusively accessed by India Today tells us that several states have seen a sharp increase in COVID cases among those below 17 years.
Classrooms are bustling again. With strict protocols in place, children can now finally see their teachers and friends face to face. But the largely unvaccinated children face a potential COVID threat. Data exclusively accessed by India Today tells us several states have seen a sharp increase in COVID cases among those below 17 years. The rising trend was reported in August, the month many states welcomed kids back to school.
India Today has accessed government data to show that there's an upward trend in rising number of cases of those testing positive below the age of 17 years. The state of Punjab, where in July there were 6.5% samples that are tested positive below the age of 17 years. In the month of August, there is a rise of about 9.6%, where 16.1% samples have tested positive. This upward trend is also being seen in the state of Bihar, where Bihar recorded 6.2% samples of those below 17 years who were tested positive. And now in August, 11.5% samples of those below 17 years have tested positive, which is a rise of about 5.3%. State of Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Nagaland, Chhattisgarh have also seen more than 2% rise in cases of those below 17 years testing positive. But there are some states like Jharkhand where schools have partially reopened that have seen a negative trend where there's a decline of about 0.8% in those who have tested positive less than the age of 17 years. So this data clearly shows that where states have reopened schools and children remain unvaccinated are looking at a rise in cases of children being infected with COVID-19.
But a few states showed an opposite trend. In Maharashtra, where schools are not open, the state was recording 11.2% infections among kids in July. But this dropped to 10.8% in August, a decline of 0.4%. Delhi has seen a decline of 2.8% in infections among children. The capital is reopening schools on Wednesday. Experts suggest that as long as school staff is vaccinated, chances of infection among children could be contained.
लेयर प्रोटेक्शन होनी चाहिए आपके स्कूल में. धीरे-धीरे आप स्कूल खोलें, कम स्टूडेंट्स अलाउ करें, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है. आप शील्ड से बचो और स्टाफ मेंबर्स को वैक्सीनेट करें.
The real question is, the data could become a ready reckoner for states that are sitting on the fence to decide whether this seems to be the right time to reopen schools, even as children remain vulnerable and unvaccinated against COVID-19, and even school staff that needs to be vaccinated on priority to contain the spread of infection after schools reopen. With Sanjeev Kumar in New Delhi, this is Milan Sharma for India Today.
Milind Sharma, who filed that report for us, is joining us live this morning with the latest updates. Milind, good morning. You know, we're getting in a lot of updates about different states issuing guidelines by the day about schools reopening. And amid that, the data that you've accessed is particularly worrying because it highlights how states which have already reopened schools, the infection rate among children has gone up. States like Delhi, where it's down, perhaps could go up now.
Well, good morning, Akshita. Yes, it does show that with an exception of Punjab and Bihar especially, where the spike is certainly more in number of percentage, other states have seen a spike of about 1 to 2% as compared to July as well as August. In July, August were the months where several states decided that they would either partially or fully reopen schools. There is another side to this argument. These states have also opened commercial activities and tourism activities are also open in this state. So can we attribute the fact that children are only testing positive because schools have reopened? That is another side of the argument, because the mental health issues that students have faced throughout the pandemic have also caused immense stress on their health And that is why, on the other side, the experts say that maybe there will be a rise in few cases, but schools should now reopen so to bring back the children's lives onto track. That is one aspect. But certainly, the governments need to focus on vaccinating the school staff so that children are safer. And there are other states that could now decide whether they want to open schools or not, depending upon the seroprevalence of the infection that has already happened in their state in children. So this data is like a spreadsheet that could help states understand where the cases are now heading towards, especially in those unvaccinated children.
All right, we'll be tracking all the latest that comes in from different states and continue to get the data on how the infection is spreading among children as well during this pandemic. Milind, for the moment, thank you very much for joining us.